Welcome to beautiful Ehrenberg on BLM land.
Howdy. Hope you're all having a fine and lovely day wherever you are. If this is your first time here, thanks a bunch for stopping by. If this is your multi-time here, or this is your last time here, again, thanks for stopping by. So, what's on my agenda for today? Well, I have just finished shooting sections 4 and 5 of Amelia's stories. And I found this really cool app that I downloaded ages ago to do precisely what I'm doing right now. And it allows me to look directly into the camera and to read the script as I'm shooting. It's a dream come true. So instead of doing like 57 takes of the damn thing and having to, remember the script, I don't have to do that anymore. So this morning I only shot like 5, maybe 6 takes of number 4 and maybe 8 takes of number 5. And I gotta tell you, it's a dream come true. I love this thing. It's amazing. So here's number 4.
Amelia's Stories, Part 1, Section 4. It was April of 1942, and the United States had entered the war in the Pacific a few months earlier, and everyone was just a little on edge and a little war crazy. Amelia, on the other hand, was just trying to make her way in the world. She took care of 2 families to feed her kids and to pay her bills because her husband had, quote, disappeared, unquote, 8 years earlier. One night, she had her sister babysitting so that she could go out to the USO Club for coloreds at the Navy Yards with her friends. She needed a drink. Boy, did she ever need a drink. She needed to go dancing, and she needed to blow off some steam, as she put it. She got to the club and then settled in for the night. Much to her ignorance, a young man walked into that same club, put down his Navy duffel, spotted Amelia, and then lost his damn mind. His name? Philip Harris. Phil, as he liked to be called, had just won the proverbial military lottery. Due to his injuries, he was granted a posting of his choice anywhere in the world, or a discharge from the Navy.
And here's number 5.
Amelia's Stories, Part 1, Section 5, Amelia Meets Phil. Let's back up a bit. Phil was on the Arizona when it was attacked on the morning of December 7th, 1941, at Pearl Harbor. He had 2 jobs on board. The first was assistant cook, and the second was fire and damage control. The Arizona was in dock at Pearl for some minor repairs, according to the captain. That Sunday morning, when she was struck, he was in his bunk. He felt the first torpedo hit, and it was a shock to him because the Arizona was so huge that seemingly nothing could shake her. So he told me. It wasn't until the second one hit that he jumped up out of his bunk and ran up on deck to get to his position, because he knew that they were under fire. On deck, he saw that there were planes flying all over the place, bullets everywhere, guns blazing, and the deck was literally burning. Men were jumping overboard. As he got to his position, he realized that he was on fire, so he jumped into the water to put out the fire. This just one little tiny problem. Phil couldn't swim.
I even went so far as to do number 6, so here's number 6.
Amelia's Stories, Part 1, Section 6, Amelia Meets Phil. Phil came up for air just in time to see the Arizona hit with another torpedo. She was taking on water and sinking fast. As for Phil, he was too busy trying not to die. He couldn't swim, and he was in the Navy. He said to me, and I quote, "Don't ask," unquote. I didn't ask. At the time, he finally remembered to do some kind of thing that they taught him in basic, and he eventually made it to shore and then promptly passed out. He was collected, taken to the hospital, and treated for his burns and water in his lungs. He awoke several days later to find that in the Navy's infinite wisdom, it had decided to grant him a posting of his choice anywhere in the world or full discharge. He chose the latter, and they shipped him home to Boston. 4 months later, he stepped off a transport and made a beeline for the USO Club.
So what else is on my agenda for today? Well, with the help of a friend, Kathleen, if you're watching this, dude, you rock. We are going to go into Ehrenberg, or probably Blythe down the road, about 10 miles down the road, cross the California border again, how dare I, and do some downloading, because we're desperately in need of new media. I've run through all of my media that I had stored, and now I need to go get some more, because I cannot stand this if I don't have some new media, so I'm going to go download some stuff. And Kathleen's going with to do basically the same thing. And we may actually get some food. That is what is on my agenda for today. Do a little downloading, do a little uploading, and then settle in for a nice long afternoon, evening of media watching. Ding! And some editing, mostly some editing. And then some food, and then some media watching. Alrighty, that is what is on my agenda for today. Thanks a bunch for watching. I appreciate your time, your patience, and your patronage, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere along somebody's road somewhere. I hope you have a great day. Bye.